I'll say just have a deeper level of understanding because I know whenever I get my opportunity, I got to maximize it. So that's something you have to change in the mentality.
The receipts. Oh, the beautiful receipts. We are ready to go.
Standpoint and the mental standpoint is okay. I just got to think about what I could do to get better, even if I'm not getting reps.
Day 4 of the Cleveland Browns training camp wasn't just another day of drills and routines. It was a day that sent shockwaves through the NFL world, a day that might be remembered as the moment Shedeur Sanders truly arrived.
And I'm going to make a trade. I'm taking Shedeur at number 2. I'm going to do the obvious right thing there. I'm going to take Shedeur, and I'm going to roll with it.
For weeks, the quarterback battle in Cleveland had been a hot topic. Fans debated, analysts speculated, and coaches watched closely. But on this day, Shedeur Sanders didn't just participate. He dominated. He didn't just make plays. He made a statement. And by the end of practice, everyone, from the fans in the stands to the veterans on the field, knew they had witnessed something special. Let's dive deep into how Shedeur Sanders turned heads, silenced doubters, and possibly changed the Browns' future in just one electrifying afternoon. Before we even get to the touchdowns, let's talk about what sets Shedeur apart, his mentality. In his own words, Shedeur revealed the secret to his rapid rise. Whenever I get my opportunity, I've got to maximize it. That's something you have to change in your mentality. Even if I'm not getting reps, I'm always thinking about what I can do to get better. This isn't just talk. It's the mindset of a player who refuses to waste a single moment. While others might coast through practice, Shedeur Sanders always locked in, always learning, always hungry. That's the kind of attitude that separates the good from the great, and it's the foundation of every highlight you're about to see. The play that set the tone. The energy at camp was already high, but Shedeur took it to another level with what many called the play of the day. The Browns' offense was moving, but the defense was tight. Then Shedeur dropped back, scanned the field, and found Luke Floria on a crossing route. With a defender closing in, Shedeur didn't just throw to Floria, he led him perfectly, hitting him in stride. Floria caught the ball, turned upfield, and sprinted into the end zone. Touchdown! The crowd erupted, coaches exchanged glances. Even the defenders had to shake their heads in respect. This wasn't just a good throw, it was a statement. Shedeur Sanders was here, and he was ready to take over. 3 touchdowns, 1 message: I'm here to win. But Shedeur wasn't done, not even close. Throughout the day, he kept the pressure on, delivering not 1, not 2 EU, but 3 jaw-dropping touchdowns. Each one was a masterclass in quarterback play, precision, timing, and confidence. The fans were buzzing, the media was scrambling for superlatives, and the defenders, they were left searching for answers. But it wasn't just about the numbers. It was about the way Shedeur played. Every throw had purpose. Every decision was sharp. Every moment he looked like a quarterback who belonged, not just at camp, but at the highest level. Precision under pressure, the anatomy of a perfect throw. Let's break down one of Shedeur's most impressive moments. The pocket was collapsing. Defenders were closing in. Most young quarterbacks would panic, rush the throw, or take a sack. Not Shedeur. He kept his eyes downfield, scanning for an opening. Then he spotted Mike Floria making a sharp cut to the left. In a split second, Shedeur made his decision not to throw where Floria was, but where he was going to be. He released the ball with perfect timing, threading it through a tight window. Floria caught it in stride, never breaking momentum. It was the kind of throw that makes coaches sit up and take notice, the kind of throw that separates the elite from the average. Red zone royalty efficiency. When it matters most. If you want to know what a quarterback is really made of, watch him in the red zone. That's where the field shrinks, the pressure mounts, and every mistake is magnified. On day 4, Shedeur Sanders was nothing short of spectacular in the red zone. Out of 11 reps, he completed 8 passes, including 3 touchdowns. No other quarterback at camp came close to that level of efficiency. Every pass was crisp. Every read was quick, every decision was decisive. In the most critical area of the field, Shedeur didn't just survive, he thrived. Outshining the competition, the QB battle heats up. Let's be clear, Shedeur Sanders wasn't the only quarterback fighting for a spot. The Browns roster is stacked with talent and the competition is fierce, but on this day, Shed sure left no doubt. He was the best quarterback on the field. While others struggled with consistency, Shedeur was locked in. While others hesitated, he attacked. Every rep, he played like it was his last. Every snap, he played like the job was on the line. And the results spoke for themselves. Coaches took notice, teammates rallied around him, the momentum was shifting, and Shedeur was leading the charge. Poise under fire, the calm in the chaos, pressure makes diamonds, or it breaks you. For Shedeur, it was the former. In one memorable rep, the defense brought the heat. The pocket collapsed and chaos erupted, but Shedeur didn't flinch. He leaned back, kept his composure, and waited for the slightest opening. Then, with pinpoint accuracy, he fired a dart into a tiny window, threading the needle for a completion. It was a textbook example of what makes Shedeur special: the ability to stay calm, read the field, and deliver under pressure. Garrett Bush, he showed out. Local sports analyst Garrett Bush summed it up best: he showed out. Bush highlighted a key moment. Shedeur was chosen over Dillon Gabriel to take the critical reps that day, and he didn't just take them, he owned them. When the spotlight was brightest, Shedeur delivered. He proved why he's being trusted with the starting role. He didn't just participate in the QB battle, he took control of it. Versatility on display, more than just a passer. Shedeur's performance wasn't limited to traditional 11-on-11 drills. He shined in 7-on-7s as well, showing off his versatility and adaptability. One play stood out. Shedeur caught the snap, calmly pivoted to his right, and scanned the field. Instead of forcing a throw, he waited for the perfect moment, then delivered a perfectly placed pass to a receiver in full stride. The ball dropped right into his hands, and the receiver took off. It was a play that showcased Shedeur's poise, vision, and timing. He wasn't just reacting, he was orchestrating. Mobility matters, proving the doubters wrong. Critics have questioned whether Shedeur can move outside the pocket. On day 4, he answered those doubts emphatically. Not only did he make throws on the run, but he also showed off his legs. In one play, he rolled out, saw an opening, and took off running for a key completion. It wasn't a desperate scramble. It was a calculated, confident decision. Shedeur is evolving from a pure passer into a complete playmaker. He's reading defenses, moving with purpose, and making plays with both his arm and his legs. That's the kind of versatility that makes defensive coordinators lose sleep. Calculated risks, the mark of a mature QB. In another rep, Shedeur calmly moved away from the pocket. Instead of forcing a risky throw, he saw a lane and took it, tucking the ball and weaving through defenders for a well-timed gain. This wasn't just athleticism, it was football intelligence. Shedeur knew when to take the risk, when to play it safe, and when to trust his instincts. That's the mark of a quarterback who's not just playing the game, but understanding it on a deeper level. Red zone, mastery, quick decisions, big results. Back in the red zone, Shedeur continued to impress. He wasn't just hitting targets, he was making lightning-fast decisions that led to touchdowns. In the blink of an eye, he read the defense, recognized mismatches, and executed with surgical precision. It wasn't just his arm doing the work, it was his football IQ, his ability to process information in a split second. With defenders swarming, Shedeur didn't hesitate. His reasoning was sharp, his decisions flawless, and the results spoke for themselves. Back-to-back touchdowns. Former NFL quarterback and respected analyst Dan Orlovski added fuel to the growing hype around Shedeur. After watching the training sessions and reviewing past performances, Orlovski made his stance clear. Shedeur Sanders is more suited for the NFL than Dillon Gabriel. Orlovski pointed to Shedeur's physicality, build, and ability to handle pressure as key advantages. He praised Shedeur's poise, quick decision-making, and suggested that his skill set is a perfect fit for the Browns' offensive scheme. Comparing him to established NFL quarterbacks, Orlovski said Shedeur is built for the pro game and might be ready to step into the first team sooner than anyone expected. Built for the big stage, ready for the next level. Shedeur's performance on day 4 wasn't just about talent. It was about readiness. He showed he's not just a promising prospect, but a player who's ready to take on bigger challenges. His physicality, football IQ, and leadership are all on display. He's growing with every rep, learning from every mistake, and building momentum with every play. The Browns coaching staff is watching closely. The fans are getting excited. And the rest of the league, they're starting to take notice. And the turning point is the QB battle already decided. What started as a close competition between Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel is starting to look like a one-man show. Shedeur's consistency, playmaking ability, and calm under pressure are setting him apart. He's not just part of the conversation, he's leading it. Every day, he's making it harder for the coaches to ignore him. Every snap, he's making his case for the starting job. If he keeps this up, the Browns' quarterback battle might be over before it even begins. The total package, more than just numbers. It's easy to get caught up in stats and highlights, but Shedeur's impact goes beyond the numbers. It's about how he reads defenses, adjusts on the fly, and delivers when it matters most. Analysts and former players are lining up to praise him. Teammates are rallying around him, and the fans, they're starting to believe Shedeur Sanders isn't just a promising talent. He's a future star. His combination of physicality, intelligence, and leadership makes him the total package. As each day of training camp passes, Shedeur Sanders continues to prove that he's not just another name on the roster. He's a leader, a playmaker, a quarterback who's ready to take the next step. From his precision in 11-on-11 drills to his poise in the red zone, from his quick decisions under pressure to his growing versatility as both a passer and a runner, Shedeur is dominating in ways few quarterbacks can. He's not just part of the Browns' future, he might be the key to it. So as the sun set on day 4 of training camp, one thing was clear. Shedeur Sanders isn't just in the conversation, he's changing it. And if you're not paying attention yet, you'd better start, because the Shedeur Sanders era might be about to begin. Stay tuned, Browns fans. The quarterback battle isn't just heating up, it might already be decided. And if day 4 was any indication, the future in Cleveland is looking brighter than ever. Shedeur Sanders has arrived, and he's just getting started.